Oven is pulled out and unplugged this time. Very nice. Access panel on the back will come off soon. Got the new part here. Okay, I'm gonna show the actual removal of the pan on the bottom here. Take out these two screws. Maybe speed this up. It doesn't take long though. Here we go. So it takes two hands. You lift from the back and push backwards to get the part that's under the front lip free, and then slide it out. Okay, and there's the element. And thank you for the feedback. We will not take the fan out this time. Now going to the back. Two screws, removing. For the first time, second replacement element, but I guess they just don't last very long. It's been 4, maybe 5 years, because it was just after COVID or during COVID. I sound like I have COVID at the moment. Let's see here. There's the panel. Oh, there's the leads. Okay, so then the element pokes through right here. See, there's the bake element with the two leads. So we'll take those off. Wiggle, wiggle and pull, wiggle and pull. Okay, and there's the fan that came out last time, and I poked my hand through here to do this work.
No, I have no.
A little easier to take the oven out, and I did have to clean the floor. Look how clean. All right, I've got the new element out of the box. Looking good. Nice and new there. Looks like the leads will go through like this. We'll go ahead and take the old one out. Mounting screw on the back of the oven. Okay, so this, see how that's baked through there? We're losing something. It isn't right. That's 2 more screws here. See, everybody wants to see all this. Last time we didn't show anything, but they still watch the video, I guess. I don't know, that's not why I do it. Alright. Here we go. Oh, look, it comes right out now. Perfect. I thought that thing goes back on the new one. Let's see what we got here. So, stick the leads through here. Easy peasy. Alright, so I'm putting these screws back in the holes they came from, which is kind of pointless, but plug it up and keep that little bit of heat out of the bottom, I guess. I don't know, because I don't need them for this has feet. Nothing's gonna touch around here, so that's all fine. Okay, and then the third screw. The third screw will go right here where it's literally a 10-minute job, and I'm doing it with one hand. So like, no big deal, right? Okay, that's all good. Wish I had a screw for that. I may put something in there, but it's doing the job, which it's just keeping it from hitting the bottom, which that's gonna be fine. See here, that just keeps it suspended off, because you don't want the element to be touching the bottom. So that's all good. All right, so we'll put this back together. Put this back together for happiness, for true happiness. And do that. Okay, now I can use both hands. Get the front set, and then the back just sets right down. So the front lip under here, and then set the back down. This is pretty basic stuff. If you're worried about this, then call somebody. Okay, 2 screws, and then we're done with the inside. And all we gotta do is hook it up in the back. Put those 2 screws back in the back. We should have an oven that gets hot in less than 25 minutes. You think preheat should take 25 minutes? I don't know. Hey, I'm back in the back now, see? New element leads popping through here. And we'll hook up the first one. Okay, fits like a glove. The second one. I believe I did this before with it plugged in. That was not smart. Okay. All right. And these are fine. It's these that are hot. Ooh, bad. Yeah, you touch this one, that's unpleasant. Really dangerous too. Bad example. Okay, so there's some little notches here. You can seat those in and then push up. Seat these in, push up, and then the 2 screws will go right there. Okay, uno. And dos. X. Alright, there we go. It's done. And he doesn't have the breaker off because he unplugged the oven. So he will re-plug the oven in here carefully. Does one hand qualify as carefully? Oh, I heard it click. I think something's working. Alright. Next we'll do the preheat test. See how long that takes? All right, so we're at 12.5 minutes. We'll speed this up, but the whole job is less than 15 minutes if you make a video to document. All right, we're gonna go preheat, start. The time was 8:10. We'll call it 8:11 to be fair. And we'll come back when it's 3:50. All right, so we're about 3 minutes in, and we just started jumping up over 100, which we'll see how much longer it takes. All right, we're about 5 minutes in now. 165. I think it's better than it was. It's definitely better than it was. And that element wasn't near as bad off as that first one we changed out. Now 6 minutes, 170. All right, 10 minutes in, and we're at 245. That's not bad. 300, about 12 minutes or so. Operator error there at the end. My apologies, but we did get to 350 in under 15 minutes, which I think is about the best you can do. Definitely better than it has been. So the second replacement is complete. Hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for all the feedback on that first go around. I know that there were some issues with that first replacement, so hopefully this is better. Thanks.